depending on where you are at in the world. And welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. So when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie. All right, leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading is resonating with you. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe and hit that little notification bell. All of that helps out this channel, and I am very, very grateful for all of your love, support, your comments, your thumbs up, and your love. All right, so thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I am very thankful for each and every one of you guys. So this is going to be a different type of a reading. We'll go by each individual sign. It's probably going to take me a couple of days to do these, but I always feel everything happens in divine timing. So this particular video is for the Aries North Node. We're working on North Node energies. I got Archangel Michael out and Archangel Metatron. So Archangel Michael is protecting you through this reading, and Archangel Metatron is going to come through and tell you what chakras he wants you to work on. What chakras need work on to assist with your transformation. Okay. I have two sets of them, Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, on each side of me to assist with these readings. All right. So we're going to start off with an ancestor message. See what ancestor wants to come through. What's an ancestor message to open up this reading with? An ancestor message, please and thank you. For the Aries div. Alrighty. Simplicity. So you could be seeing feathers. That's letting you know that they're around you. Which is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so they want you to focus. They want you to put your focus on an opportunity here that is going to be presented to you, is what I feel. So we are going to read these messages from the ancestors to open up this reading. So messages traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. So Aries, you're definitely evolving. Your vibration, I feel, is rising, which is actually attracting an opportunity towards you, Aries. They also symbolize rising above the mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow at the peak represents pristine clarity. Mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believe that the top of the mountains were the resting points of the gods and celestial beings. So what this answer wants you to know is what you focus on is what you'll pull to you. So put your attention on that which is worthwhile. Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent to one thing rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts and actions are focused, it dilutes and diminishes your forward movement. It is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather your inner resources and with intensity and passion, go forward and upward, and you'll see results. This is also a card of spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. Stay focused to elevate your higher consciousness, and you are close to the heavenly realms. So Aries, your ancestors want you to know that focus and concentrate on what you want to draw to you, because you're of a higher vibration. You are have a you're transcending. You're going through your transformation. So they want you to stay focused and elevate your higher consciousness because you are very close to the divine, to the angels, to your ancestors. All right. An occasional owl hoot and the song of a solo coyote punctuate the stillness of the forest as a traveler walks through the pines. Light from a waning moon filters down through the canopy of needles and cascades across the forest floor. So the waning moon The waning, I think, is from the full to the new. Don't hold me to that. When is one way, waxing is the other. Or no, maybe waxing's new to full. I don't know. You have to look it up. Um, Sometimes the trees obscure the moon, but sometimes it's illuminated clearly. It shows the path ahead. Yes, stay focused because the path ahead is being shown to you. Pines are one of the most ancient plant genera on the planet. They have existed nearly 3 times longer than all flowering plant species. Because most pines stay green all winter, they traditionally represent longevity, vitality, fertility, health, and abundance. The moon and her gossamer glow represents the feminine and receptive side of life. Just as the moon receives and reflects the light of the sun, symbolically, the moon represents receiving the goodness of the universe flowing. So stay focused on the path ahead because you are attracting a new opportunity to you, Aries. So that's the opening message from your ancestors. Gifts from the universe are ready to cascade into your life. Abundance, health, longevity, vitality, and joy are flowing to you gently and easily in the days ahead. There may be times when the goodness of life feels like it's ebbing and flowing rather than being a steady stream of fulfillment. This is similar to the moon peeking through the pine trees for a minute or two, but as you stay open and receptive, physical and emotional gifts will come into your life. Instead of bemoaning the fact that there isn't a steady and constant stream in gifts from the universe, accept whatever. Wait a minute, I lost my space. You receive in a spirit of gratitude, and your body will increase tenfold. This is universal law. Wow, Aries, this is beautiful. All right. So I say, have a viewer, give me a Fonzie. So yeah, you definitely are close to the angels at this time. You're definitely, your ancestors are surrounding you, your angels are surrounding you, and they're telling you to stay focused. Because there is definitely something coming your way, an opportunity that is an absolute beautiful opening message. So let's go ahead and see what chakra they want you to work with or what chakra needs work. Give me one chakra, ancestors, for Aries. Give me one chakra. All right, so Earth Star chakra. Your Earth Star chakra is open. You really see the ES? That's Earth Star. If it was the other way, there's a B on the back for block. So your Earth Star chakra is open. And they want you to focus on keeping yourself grounded. It is very, very important that you ground your energy either by walking on the ground, um, doing salt baths with Epsom salt or Dr. Till's is fantastic. But they want you to stay grounded. There's glue hanging off of this, right? Let me put that up there. CES. It says Earth Star. So Aries, beautiful. So let's get a message from this Earth Star chakra. So they want you to make sure you stay grounded, make sure you stay in the attitude of gratitude. Thank them for every little thing because little things usually add up to big things. They want you to know they are around you here on Earth. Your Earth Star chakra is located in your feet. For those of you who don't know that, so let's get a chakra card. One card, please, and thank you. All right. So birds of a feather. So yeah, you may be seeing a lot of birds, different types of birds, maybe crows, robins, redbirds, bluebirds, sparrows, whatever bird you're seeing. You may be seeing a flock of birds. Remember, we got the feather here. So where did feathers come from? Well, not only angels, but birds. All right. So, oh, you have 4 cards here. So the Royal U, this is, I'll have to look that one up. The Into Me I See, Seeing Beyond, and close encounters. So you definitely are having a close encounter with a loved one, angel, someone along those lines. Okay, so I was kind of thinking it was the sacral, but it's the this one is solar plexus chakra. So you're definitely attracting. So stay determined to stay grounded, stay determined to have the courage and the strength to focus on what you desire. Definitely ground your energy. Your solar plexus is open. For some of you, you definitely could be of royal descent. That's why your angels and your ancestors are drawn so close to you at this time. That's why I was guided to get Archangel Michael's cards out. Power, will, assertiveness, action, vitality, movement, individual intuition, extreme stage, joy, anger, and transformation. So, sovereignty. Yeah, you're a sovereign being. Responsibility, self confidence, self rule, ownership of your feelings and action, a quiet sense of empowerment, being self aware, not allowed outside influences out of alignment with truth. All right. So, yeah, I feel like that's why they're telling you to stay focused. Don't allow outside influences to throw you out of alignment here. Do you know what it means to express personal sovereignty in your life? It's about how you hold your inner sense of worth and integrity, secure in your belief that you have a unique purpose. It's about feeling comfortable in your own skin, knowing who you are, and that nothing outside of you can challenge your authentic self. The hard won seat of awareness that you have earned. That's why you're being asked to ground your energy here. Your Earth Star chakra is activated because you are a sovereign being. Um, and this chakra is telling you don't let nothing outside of you shift your focus, especially if there's some sort of darkness around you where you may have somebody projecting upon you, because we do have seeing beyond or looking into your life without your permission. This person may be a little too close for comfort for you. You are the ruler of your mind, and you're being invited to consider how to discipline. You're being invited now to consider what discipline you need to apply to your thoughts. Are they constant with the values and the beauty you intend for your life? It is now to keep your focus on what is right and good for you as well. That was the original message from the ancestors. Keep your focus on what is right and good for you here on earth. Challenges in your life at this time, no matter how large or small, must be met with a measured response. If life sends you a challenge, you can speak up and set your boundaries with grace and surety. So you may have to speak up and put some boundaries around some people who are trying to shift your focus, trying to deter you, try to throw you off your path. Um, Make you feel uncomfortable, causing you challenges. Um, because you know what? You're in this energy of the hard won seat of awareness that you, Aries, have earned. All right. Um, Calm, intelligent leadership, Aries, is called for now. Sovereigns know when to plan their battles, stay out of necessary skirmishes, and strategically wield your personal power. Now's the time to lead from your heart, from your authenticity and your integrity. Hold your head high and know your worth. That is the mark of a true sovereign. Exactly. This is beautiful, Aries. So this one is the sacral chakra. So if you notice, you get the masculine and feminine cards right off the bat. Your masculine and feminine chakras. Your solar plexus is your masculine, and the sacral chakra is your feminine. So you are coming into sacred union within yourself. Uh, so stay balanced, stay grounded. Trust that your power and your strength is within you. If you need to set boundaries, you need to stand your ground, it's okay, but do it with an open heart. Be firm, but be open. Intimacy, trust in another. dropping shields and rigid boundaries to allow connection, the willingness to be vulnerable. Yeah, so somebody may want to come in and take advantage of your vulnerability, or they could do it at night while you're sleeping, because this is the moon out, right? When the moon's out, usually humans are sleeping. So you could have somebody coming into your dreams, invading your boundaries, maybe trying to siphon your energy. This is somebody who could be psychically looking into your life without your permission, even though you have set boundaries. This is like a little too close for comfort here, is what I'm feeling, because you got close encounters. So you got that butterfly, it's caged, but you have a butterfly on top of that cage, which is your sacral chakra again. So, at certain precious moments, you're called into a deep and meaningful connection with the world or another person. And I feel like this is the world, a deep and meaningful connection with your angels, your guides, your spirit team. Look at that star, right? The star on your forehead. You are a sovereign being. So you're going through this transformation where you are learning to not put yourself in drama. You are learning to go into solitude, learning to protect your energy, put boundaries around your energy here. You could see that there is wings on this being's back. See the star, third eye. You have a special connection with the star beings, with the angels, spirit guides. If you want to call them aliens, you can say aliens, but this is what I call star beings. Because you're a sovereign star seed, you are protected for a reason here, right? So yeah, you need to stay focused on what you desire. Don't stay focused in fear. Don't stay focused in this is what I don't want. Focus in this is what I want. This is what I want to draw to you. You can have somebody who's in this very cold energy, Aries, want to try, like I said, to deter your focus. So be aware of that. The relationship acts as helping you to see your own patterns. What it reflects about you can further your own personal evolution. And that too you may be seeing that in your dreams as well. We're talking about your evolution, and with these two cards are talking about your evolution, your transformation, your human experience, right? Your soul's experience here down here as a human is when you to evolve. And the more you evolve, you can help others evolve as a star being. Now is the time to take a risk by connecting with another. And I feel like it's not connecting with another person in general. It's connecting with your ancestors, connecting with your angels, connecting with other star beings. For some of you, you may even be connecting telepathically because you're evolving. You're evolving here as a human. See how she looks like she's vulnerable, right? But she doesn't really look human, though, does she? She definitely looks otherworldly. Uh, can you see how far you've come? Can you see what is still active within you and needs to change or heal? You will discover more about who you are as you discover more about another. Even if you cannot possibly know what it's truly like to be in someone else's shoes, you can listen and learn. This is a magical gift being offered to you right now. This concept applies beyond romantic conception. What do the dynamics in your closest friendships, work relationships, and family say about you? Relationships are extraordinary opportunities for healing because what they do is they mirror back to you you still need to work on for this transformation. What is it that I need to still work on and heal to come into union for my transformation? If you look, this one has a star on her third eye, but this one has a star on her crown chakra. Intimate relationships hold up a mirror of truth and reveal more treasures than you might ever expect. If you can look into it, take a risk and see everything is beautiful, even if it's Perfections. Imagine how deep you go. So, yeah, nobody here is perfect, but you could have somebody who thinks they are. You could have somebody who maybe is picking on you because they're envious of who you are. They're envious of your sovereignty. They're envious of your power source. They could be upset because you put boundaries up with them, right? That's because you're mirroring to them what they need to heal, and they're mirroring back to you. It's like that mirror effect. So whoever I'm talking to, you're on a twin flame journey, because that's what twin flames do. They mirror, as within, so without. Right? So come on, guys, give me some Fonzies. I see you up there. So the next one is it's the third eye chakra: intuition, vision, imagination, prescience, knowing, perception, and mental states. So you have the capability to not only feel, but you can see. You are a seer. You see beyond the ordinary. See the star in her eye? There's a lot of stars in these cards. This tells me that the first card represents you are a royal, you are sovereign, so you have royal bloodline. But this also tells me that you're not earthly. You are not just an earthly being. You are a star being. You are here for a particular reason. Um, so, capacity to imagine something, to look beyond the material, beyond the obvious, the realm of transpersonal options and possibilities, getting out of your own way, discarding your projected outcomes. Yeah, so that's what I feel like you need to do, because you see that this leopard is in the snow. So you need to get rid of the projected outcomes that keep you stuck, that keep you frozen, that keep you cold, right? Do you consider things within the framework of what you already know, or can you allow yourself to see beyond into the vastness of potential? We are all gifted with the magical ability of imagination, and when we open to it, we become a conduit for a divine vision greater than our art, than our own. So, what I Aries is you have the power of visualization. You have the power, sovereign being, beautiful Aries, of visualization. What you visualize, what you think about, what you see is what you manifest. So when you're able to break out of this, uh, see, I'm seeing they're showing me that coldness, because wintertime is coldness. When you break out of seeing something from like a lower vibrational energy, or seeing something out of fear, right? When you let go of seeing things out of fear, and you actually focus, put your focus and visualize what you want instead of what you don't want, it manifests right now. So you have the power of visualization here. This is absolutely beautiful. I am seeing 9-9. Um, So 9-9 talks about the hard lessons we learn on our journey. It also talks about going into solitude. So you are not rejected. And I feel like that's what you need to know. You're not rejected. You're protected. The angels got a boundary around you. Your ancestors got a boundary around you because of who you are. You have not been rejected. You have not been left out in the cold, Aries. You have the capability. You have a very special gift here. Very special gift. You have the power to see beyond things. You have the power to see beyond the normal aspects of the human journey. You understand that you are a star seed in a human body. Your body is here like the car who is driving you on your journey. Wow. The second is allowing your imagination to see beyond something is right now and moving to a place that doesn't yet exist in the material world. In this cosmic playground of possibility, see into a future where anything you imagine has the potential to become real. opportunity to become real. So you also may have, you may see things in your dream, premonition dreams, see things in your dreams. The angels may show you things in your dreams about the opportunities or things that are coming your way, right? If you use your imagination faithfully and consciously, avoiding the traps of fearful projection. What did I say? Fearful projection. I'm telling you, there is somebody around you who is coming into your dreams and messing with you, messing with you. And drama. You can connect to any reality you truly want to experience. When you open yourself even further, you're often gifted with a divine vision. As a practice, you can reimagine that vision over and over to strengthen it, like a vision board, or and visualizing putting this boundary up. Visualize being in this white light of putting this boundary around you where nothing can penetrate you, so that you actually put your focus on what you want instead of always having to be on guard, always enduring drama. Because as within, so without, right? So when you're balanced within, you're balanced without. And when you mirror other people's wounds, they don't like it. They don't like it. They have a hard time facing it. So you get a lot of haters, right? A lot of haters because of the fact of your sovereignty, because of the fact that you come from royal bloodline, because of the fact that you are a star seed. So that's what they do. They set traps, projections, and like I said, coming into your dreams or projections when you're awake, so that they can trap you in this vicious cycle of drama, so that you don't bring in positive opportunities to you, right? As a practice, you can reimagine that vision over and over to strengthen it. As a channel these visions through you, you become a superconductor for the world. And that's exactly what you're here for. Today, know that your vision, what you imagine forming in the invisible, will be delivered into the material world. Don't worry about the timing of things. That is in the hands of the universe. Your job, Aries, is to continue to imagine. Take a step forward, then imagine some more. The universe's job is to make it real. What a partnership. That's what this partnership card is. You have a special partnership with the universe. You have a special partnership with the divine. You have a special partnership with your ancestors, your spirit guides, your guardian angels, the archangels, anybody who is of a higher vibration. That's the relationship. And that's why you got the 8 energy here. You have a special connection with the divine. That makes you sovereign. That makes you royal. That makes you special. So don't focus on fear. Focus on the positivity. Focus on, keeping the boundaries up, keeping yourself in the white light, not allowing negative opportunities to penetrate white light. This is absolutely amazing, Aries. I'm so proud of you. But this is what your ancestors want you to know. This is what the angels want you to work on, is focusing on keeping your boundaries tight. Focus on keeping the relationship with the divine, because they're working with you. All right. So again, this is sacral chakra energy coming through. So you have two sacral, which is the divine feminine, which is the flow, which is birth, which is your intuition, your empathic abilities. This is where we hold our childhood wounds, right? This is where we hold all of us. This is where we keep things bottled up at. And you have one solar plexus, one third eye, and 2 sacrals. So these are the chakras that Spirit wants you to work with. And one of the ways to work with them is to ground your Earth Star energy. If, like I said, if you can't go outside and walk in the grass, I have Miss Dr. Teal's salt body wash, and I always scrub the bottom of my feet. And I always pray, and you know what I mean? There's different ways you can ground your energy. So that's very specific. Um, so vulnerability as a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, and setting healthy boundaries coming again. The first card and the fourth card are mirroring one another. So you're mirroring your solar plexus and sacral chakra are mirroring one another. You are definitely coming into union. You are definitely focusing and putting that boundary around yourself, protecting yourself. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of the social mask of constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others, right? Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you're not alone. You're part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. So some of you may be coming into contact with your soul family, not your blood family, your soul family, the people that you share the same star planet with. There's a difference. You could have some of your blood family that is your soul family, but sometimes it's not the same. If you've experienced a lot of trauma and wounds as a childhood, that means you were born into a karmic family. And those karmic wounds, or these wounds were inflicted to help shine your inner light outwardly. Because think about it, if you've never experienced, if you've never been broken, you've never experienced it, there would be nothing to learn, right? And that wall would still be there. A light can't shine through the wall. It can only shine through what has broke you. And on your path into the light, you're gathering up all those broken pieces and you're putting them back into yourself. Now, if you've ever dropped anything and broke it and you picked it up and tried to glue it back together, there was always a crack or a crevice or a missing little sliver of whatever that was broken, which that is exactly what you are doing. That you may have walked through the path of darkness, through all this trauma, all this turbulation, all of the pain and suffering, but through that you found them little pieces and you put them back together, but there's still little cracks in it because light can't shine through if there's not, right? There's not. So I feel like, so they're telling you to put down your defenses because you're divinely protected here. Okay, you are absolutely divinely protected. And what did I say? Birds of a feather. You are finding your soul family. You're attracting your soul family to you. This is beautiful. All right. So, what's some wisdom that needs to be gained here for Aries? What is some wisdom? Yeah. So you definitely have somebody who could be pointing the finger at you, somebody who could be calling you nuts. You also could have somebody playing a lot of tricks with your heart space. Again, not feeling worthy to receive something, because the heart space is the air chakra. We got a lot of air energy in the present moment. So don't allow somebody's negative projections that you are mirroring to them to trick you. You are not nuts. Yes, you are a sovereign being. Yes, you have star seed blood within you, but you have somebody around you who is trying to trick you out of some sort of an opportunity by keeping you focused on what they are projecting away, right? So don't allow your emotions to trick you. Don't allow this person's projections or whoever this is could be walking into your dreams to trick you, because that's all it is a trick. You see a squirrel on there. So you could have a squirrel animal totem, Aries, but see that bag of nuts? Look at the dragon in that nut. So you could have somebody coming in and trying to steal your opportunity away from you. In the meanwhile, they're calling you nuts. They're, playing a lot of mind games with you, like pulling on your heartstrings. Yeah. But that's because they want to steal yours. They want to steal this opportunity. Yeah. And what they are doing is this card, this is a throat chakra energy. What they are doing is playing on them child wounds, right? And this talks about this divine being here saying, "Oh, I have to go through this deadly swamp, right? I have to walk through this deadly swamp on my journey." And this your inner child is telling you, "No, you don't, Aries. The roadway is clear." So you're perceiving it as a deadly swamp, but actually the roadway is clear for you. So your plan has a lot to do with your journey. Your mind plays games with you, but you have somebody who is also, like I said, coming into your dreams and trying to trick you, trying to um, play a lot of mind games with you, being very immature. Why? Because you may have been vulnerable with somebody, right? And then they went around, right, with the throat chakra, went around and maybe gathered up a bunch of people to cause a lot of drama, to keep you in this fear, to protect, to play a lot of mind games, to play on your self esteem. You're not worthy of this opportunity because you're nuts. You're not a sovereign being. You're not from the stars, right? So I'm going to make sure that I create this deadly swamp, and I'm going to blind you, keep you frozen in fear from moving forward on your journey, right? Yeah, so you really need to trust your instincts. This is the crown chakra, right? This is the crown chakra. So they definitely played a lot of mind games with you. Anything else? Anything else, angels, ancestors? Anything else for Aries? And like I said, this person got close to you. This person got close to you just to learn everything they could about you. All right. Yeah, enlightenment. See there, look, there's a child coming through. So solar plexus coming through again. So you have two sacrals, two solar plexus, a third eye, a heart chakra, a throat chakra. Mysticism. Look, third eye chakra. So this definitely talks about, yeah, somebody playing on your heart, playing on your insecurities, somebody invading your territory, invading your space, looking beyond to your life, possibly accessing your Akashic records or constantly doing readings on you or, you know, right? This is somebody who works with demons, somebody who could do root chakra work on you to keep you from getting with your soulmate, making you fear intimacy, making you fear love, right? Making you fear being vulnerable to love again for some of you, which is blocking your reception from drawing in a new opportunity when it comes to love. Always feeling tricked, never being able to trust anybody because you've been betrayed so many times. This is a mystic. This is somebody who does tarot readings, does magic, has a psychic vision. Somebody who has medium. This is somebody who's very uh, intuitive, right? See, look at the masculine on that card. They were trying to block your sacred union. See how that demon's attached to that sacral chakra? This is somebody who could have been siphoning off of your sacral chakra as well. Somebody who sent a demon to siphon off of your sacral chakra. They could have come in as somebody, oh, we're birds of a feather. We're just alike, right? Like I said, just to learn everything about you and then turn around and use it against you. So we have the answers are saying there's an opportunity here, and that's what this card talks about. The opportunity to make an enlightened decision is inherent in topaz. So topaz would probably be a good crystal for you to use. A journey of true destiny is a vibrational energy here. Regal gold, right? Regal gold, the royal you, an earthly brown mix, Earth Star chakra. Oh my gosh, she's actually bringing the mail back to my mailbox. How about that? So, yeah, this represents the Earth Star chakra, the earthly brown mix to create something spectacular. Your experience will guide, and that's what you're here to do. You are here to guide humanity, to bring them to Christ consciousness, the seventh chakra, to help them awaken their crown chakra, right? Um, so yeah, that is what I see. So let's pull some tarot cards on this. Let's get a little bit more about this trickery. Please and thank you for Aries. Please and thank you for Aries. Five of Cups. So this is throat chakra energy. So they definitely was playing on your emotions. With the Five of Cups in reverse, this talks about they wanted you to regret something. They wanted you to, be the victim, right? They wanted you to be the victim of your circumstances. Oh, I'm the victim. Always being that victim mentality, right? I feel like with the Five of Cups in reverse, first thing you need to do is forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be vulnerable to this narcissist, because it's exactly what they are, right? They're trying to trick you out of something on your journey. And by what? Communication, projecting words, projecting negative emotions, seeing a lot, right? Subliminal messages coming into your dreams, telling you things, right? You're walking into a deadly swamp. You are, when you're not, the road ahead is actually clear. But they want you to stay focused and frozen and stay focused on the fear. They want you to stay focused on this negative emotion, this wound of always offering somebody a cup of love and them taking it and dumping it out, not even giving two cares about how you feel. They want you to stay focused on, oh, if I open myself up and be vulnerable with this person, they're just going to trick me again. But see, you have a special being around you. See how he's coming down like out of the clouds? The gods have beards, by the way. The gods have beards. I just found that out. So I figure I'll pass it on to you. So you definitely are protected by a specific deity here. Yeah, Three of Coins. So they could be attacking your social media. They could be attacking your sacral chakra. This is somebody who you don't want to work with. You don't want to collaborate. That's because they are greedy. They're greedy. And that's why they are trying to trick you out of this opportunity. They're addicted to materialism, right? They're addicted to materialism because you didn't want to offer them some sort of an opportunity. You didn't want, right? You didn't want to offer them this opportunity to share something with you. Why? Because you've seen beyond their motives. You've seen that they were just there for the greed. They possibly were working with other people as well, right? Who shared the same mentality, right? Of being in a material world. This is somebody who works with demons. Quest, the Seven of Cups. So they absolutely, this is the crown chakra energy. They absolutely could be coming into your dreams. absolutely be coming into your dreams. The Seven of Cups in reverse talks about seeing through the illusion, right? So on your journey, your inner child has said, listen, Aries, see beyond the illusion here. The way ahead is truly clear. It is. You got to change how you're viewing something. This is crown chakra energy. Change something in that head of how, change your perception of how you're viewing your journey. You're not the victim of, like, you're not the victim of somebody else's choices. You're the victim of your own. This person just wants you. I feel like they trigger you and then they turn around and play the victim. Oh, that's right. And then they project upon you because they don't want you to manifest this opportunity. They don't want you to help humanity. They don't want you to help humanity. They don't want you to help humanity find their Christ consciousness. So they figure if they keep you stuck in this deadly swamp, then nobody else will be able to see beyond, right? See beyond the material world, see beyond the dark energies, because that's what you're here to do, right? You are here to clear Mother Earth of this darkness, to help guide humanity to break out of the 3D matrix so that you can elevate them. Again, access the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, the Christ consciousness. You could literally, Aries, be a descendant of Jesus, be a descendant of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Literally. That's a specific message for somebody out there. Yeah, Nine of Coins, another sacral chakra. You are single, you are sexy, and you are successful. And you are about to be thrown into the spotlight. Yes, you are about to be thrown into the spotlight. So this is going to happen. So you have to open yourself up a little bit. You have to start trusting it, because there is definitely a big opportunity coming your way. And it is coming directly from the gods, the divine. Some of you may be going through a major awakening again. When we go through our first awakening, you don't stop there, right? You keep going through several awakenings. And I feel like you're going through another one. And this is going to help you to come into union and step into your destiny, step into your transformation. All right. Enlightenment. Show me this enlightenment. Yeah, what did I say about your transformation? So you need to let go of something, because it literally did come in reverse. You need to let go and put something to rest. Crown chakra. So you could have Scorpio in your North Node, or you could have Scorpio in like an ascending sign or something along them lines. Or you could have an earth sign in your 8th house. So yeah, you're definitely gaining enlightenment through this transformation. Why? Because you're letting go. You're letting go of that pain and suffering. You're letting go of that projection. You're no longer, you're being asked to lay to rest the victim mentality. You're asked to definitely protect your energy. Twin flames. Bring yourself into a state of balance. Heal. Heal yourself. See the bigger picture. You're being asked to see the bigger picture here. You are definitely a twin flame, bringing that masculine and feminine energy into sacred union, being able to be vulnerable. Some of you are going through a Kundalini awakening. So you definitely need to see something from a different perspective, the bigger picture of a situation, because look at the picture, right? The Temperance card reverse talks about Something is unhealed here. Something is unbalanced. Something needs to be tempered. The Temperance card rules Sagittarius. We got the Sagittarius full moon, blue moon coming at the end of the month. Something big could be happening at the end of the month around the holiday. But this also talks about what needs to be healed within that root chakra. That's that insecurity, right? That's that insecurity. Yeah, somebody may be wanting to come in from your past and rekindle a relationship. This is somebody maybe, that you as a childhood friend. Love, King of Coins. Somebody who's reliable, somebody who's stable, somebody who's the king, right? He's not the page, he's not the knight, he is the king. This is somebody who's reliable, stable, somebody who has an open mind, right? Somebody who has a good business idea. So let's pull some. This is the chakra love. Let's give some chakras love, right? Solar plex, topaz. Didn't I say that? Topaz. Manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of your confidence and belief. Exactly. Exactly. And I think the topaz card or topaz come out in this one actually. Topaz. Topaz will help you to lay to rest any lack of confidence, any negative belief system, any limited belief system that is making you feel not worthy of love, not worthy of intimacy. It'll help you to manifest more positive opportunities instead of manifesting dark opportunities, because as within, so without, right? Vulnerability. Showing vulnerability is a sign of strength. Throat chakra, so light. hmm And a strength card, strength is solar plexus. Want to be heard, listen to listen. Throat chakra. So you're definitely getting divine messages coming through, or you're receiving this message here right now. All right. So that is what I have for you. Thank you guys for watching. This is how to complete your transformation, to gain enlightenment, how to shift your vibration, how to come into that sacred union, to manifest the life you want, to help you be more vulnerable, to help you trust your intuition, right? Help you to trust your intuition. Also, to put white light energy around you, because it is your mind, your perception, right? Your belief system that is making you feel like you're in this deadly swamp. You're not in a deadly swamp. Your path is very clear, but you still have somebody who is projecting darkness upon you. Somebody who likes to play the victim. So you're mirroring that to that person, and they don't like it. They don't like it. Always remember, collective, you are protected. You are protected, and you are safe, and you are loved always. Thank you for watching.